Hey everybody, welcome back. It's the ultimate challenge, potentially. Ultra hard TW V6 7LW3. You know the rules, and so do I. As the famous Sir Rick Astley said. I'm gonna go ahead and guess that Rick Astley has not been knighted. I could be wrong. You remember Ultra Hard, we did it very recently. Basically, everything... Hold on, that just popped out of a stone chest, so your boy's gotta think for a second. Cricket's head. Steven. Guppy's head. Tammy's head. That's extremely great. Let me just level with you. I have no ethics or morals in Isaac anymore. Basically... I'm here to win. And there's a few challenges that you're like 100% nobody could ever blame you. Dude, that seems pretty good so far. For being super win-oriented. Ultra hard is one of those challenges. Without a doubt. It's a difficult challenge. It's arguably, I don't know if I would name it the most difficult challenge, but it's certainly up there. It's in the top 3 or 5. Worst case scenario. But in the end, to a large extent, this should be... Oh, it's yum hard. I was going to say 9 lives, but to a certain extent, it really does just come down to, you know, do you get an 8, 9, or 10 out of 10 run that you can use basically to propel you to victory. And so far, I got to admit, we're there. Ball of Tar is the first item we get that doesn't really help. But apart from this, like, I mean, we have to beat Mega Satan. We don't get any HP anywhere except from HP ups or other items that would otherwise give it. But apart from that, you know, our damage is relatively sorted. Tammy's head means that if we're able to get a deal with the devil here, which is tough, admittedly, we can't take any damage. But if we're able to get a deal with the devil here, if we get Brimstone, we win. We win! Like, that's it. One roll of the dice allows us to get out of the challenges and really be on the tail end of starting to finish off the stuff in the save file, I think, at least. Okay, first one was Little Steven. That's acceptable. Heck of a Monstro fight. Double Trouble Monstro combined with... That's not really Double Trouble Monster, I guess. I thought we were going to get hit there for sure. Combined with 2 champion minions. We are going to get a deal with the devil. We're not going to know what the items are, so just give it a sec. We got the screw, which is awesome. We don't have a too hard deal. As a result, I'm not going to take them. I don't think we can. I think we got to be smart. If you'll give me a moment, I'm going to juice up a little. I don't normally drink juice, but I was at Starbucks. There was a juice there called Defense Up, and I was like, hey, I'm sick. This is probably, like, almost medicine. I purchased it, and I gotta say, first thing that happened after I purchased it, Tammy's head. You tell me, who's the doctor now? I know. I know. I'm a doctor, too. So, first deal with the devil, irrelevant. Nothing, well, I mean, I guess the thing is, in the end, we have no idea if there was anything of value on it. What we would love to see, in, you know, again, this is, we talked about it, because I only did, you know, in my world space, I'm so mad at myself. We could have easily dodged that. It wasn't an easy dodge, but we could have easily dodged that. You know, I only did the Ultra Hard Challenge for the first time on this save file, like 2 days ago. So I'm feeling pretty fresh, you know? Like, I know what's going on with this challenge. We do have a better than average... I mean, we have less opportunities to get a deal with the devil or angel. But the ones that we do have a better chance than you would normally expect due to the fact that they're all XL floors. You know, with basically halved penalties for... I'm trapped? Yes. So... Just be cool here. I'm actually realizing Ball of Tar is pretty useful. You wouldn't know it from the fact that I've been hit a lot on this floor, but... Things are going relatively well. a little bit of a sobering realization that, you know, hopefully we get HP from our bosses here, otherwise we're going to be in a little bit of trouble. So we can't even get HP from, like, a Tinted Rock or anything like that. Emperor. I think we just use it right away. Straight up. What on earth? You popped out faster than I've ever seen in my entire life. Now, I don't mind this, actually. It seems like, you know, a chub who is not typified by his speed stat, which is exactly what we want right now. And then a pin who will perhaps occasionally hit chub. I don't think we want that, the trinket that is, just because one of the, like, odd mushroom, fat odd mushroom, I should say, gives us a speed downgrade, I think. So this first fight is probably over and going relatively well. We have no need to use a bomb. Please, God, an all stats up or drop something that gives us HP otherwise. Everything else is okay. We're really relying on an item room to give us something that takes Tammy's head to the next level. I need HP a little bit more than damage right now. But I have the utmost confidence in my abilities. I don't want to toot my own horn too much. I think I will take these at least. Beautiful. Let's go for it. I hate it. But simultaneously, if we can't make it out of this, so be it. I still have the utmost confidence in our abilities. Sincerely. If we die on this run, it's just a bump in the road, dude. Did you see our brains challenge? Did you see our, I mean, really, like, all of our other challenges? They've gone so well on this second. That's fine. They've gone so well on this second pass that it would be hypocritical of me to be negative about the way that things look right now. And I'm just being honest with you. It does suck to lose Tammy's head, but, you know, if I take, like, an objective view of what happened in that situation, you know what I blame for that loss? Flooded caves. Flooded caves and, you know, our boss items could have been better. I'll take the blame myself. We did, you know, we failed a couple of dodges that probably, on average, should have been makeable. But, flooded caves is just so much harder than regular caves. But I guess, are you guaranteed to get flooded caves on ultra hard? Ooh, that was close. And I suppose, you know, if we really wanted to play God, we could talk about how, like, you know, we could have gotten something amazing from those one heart deal with the devil items, but I don't want to be the guy who takes you up on that offer, you know? It seems like it's a little reckless. Failing an ultra hard challenge or dying on your first attempt again of an ultra hard challenge, nothing to cry about. Ace of clubs. Did I already do? I already did the bit. Okay, I'm gonna juice up again for a second. I think hydration's important here. It's got all these foreign fruits in it I've never heard of. Orange, ananas, manga, palm, cerise acerola. You know, most of the time I prefer to buy local, but these fruits are so exotic. See, the joke is, I don't know if you're aware, in Canada, because we have two official languages, essentially all products have a double-sided label, and on one side is the English and on one side is the French. I was reading from the French side. I felt like I had to localize the joke because, you know, I've been to the United States of America many times. I don't mean to brag. Sometimes you do have, you know, bilingual products, usually English and Spanish, but most of the time it's just English, right? I could be misrepresenting it, I don't think I am. You know, you want to buy black beans in Canada, look for the yellow can that says Haricot Noir. You want to buy red beans? Haricot Rouge. You want to buy green beans? Haricot Vert. That's right. I know 3 colors in French combined with the word for bean. I'm a very worldly individual with 10 years of French education. Unfortunately, a lot of that is, I don't think it really got reinforced the way it should have. It was mostly just ticking off boxes on the, you know, diploma requirements. This is a very dangerous room. Things kind of stink here. Oh, that was, oh, you got me. So what I was gonna say is they stink here, and now we're kind of like capitulating a little bit. Just relax. Because now, essentially, we've really lost a lot of our ability to get a deal with the devil. In my defense, and I think there is some defense that I can offer for myself here, where are the item rooms? You know, like, kind of my whole reason for not going to the boss fight right away, which in hindsight would have been a better idea, was, hey, we're on the first floor. How long could it conceivably take me to get to our item rooms? Oh, I see. They're right next to one another. All right, cool. Sinus infection is highly good. Glaucoma. Irrelevant. So I'm going to be a fool. But I'm a fool of my own volition. Why do this? Great question. My thinking is very, very simple, to be honest with you. If we can't do this, you know, without getting hit once, what good is 1 extra HP going to give us? Now, in the end, we got essentially nothing out of being here. I don't know. 1 bomb, thank you. So I'm hoping we get an HP upgrade from the bosses. If we don't get an HP upgrade from the bosses, so be it. Losing or winning this run is not dependent on having having 1.5 versus a half HP. It's literally like, I don't want to say it's inconsequential, but it's kind of like, you really believe if we had 1 extra red heart, we weren't going to die on the caves or flooded caves combined, you know, the XL. I don't think so. So I think, you know, I actually have the utmost confidence that this run could accomplish great things despite its mitigated HP levels at the current moment. We already needed some kind of HP up to keep us in the game. Let's just hope that, you know, we're able to find it. Even a latch key or something like that would be, it'd be a start. Doesn't have to be truly exceptional. Dude, the booger tier killed the enemy and then floated to the next enemy. That's, you can't ask for greatness like that. What do you got for me? Caffeine pill, very good. It's not full health, but it is a potential HP upgrade later. I do wish I had saved 1 bomb. The Ragman fight should not be as hard as you might originally think. The reason for that, what? It just, oh my word. The reason for that is sinus infection. The booger tiers are gonna chunk them. It's just gonna take us a little while to make it happen. Like these, it might actually legitimately be my favorite tier effect. I love Holy Light. You know, I got a soft spot for Explosivo. Blood Clot is not what we're looking for. We probably will die, but I'm gonna try not to. Flooded caves. All right. Again, I don't expect to live here. And don't take that as thank you. Don't take that as negativity. It's just realism, to be honest with you. We're gonna find the run that is gonna work with Ultra Hard, but it hasn't happened yet. I think we need kind of like a confluence of a few different things. I almost want to hold R just on that one right there, but we need a confluence of a few different things. One part, I mean, yes, concentrated power of will, etc. But no, one part, at least 1 good item room item on the first floor. Dare I even suggest 1 great item room item. And it doesn't have to come from an item room, I suppose. It's more just like that's the most likely location for it to exist on. Okay, at least we got 1 kill. This other one is a real pain in the butt. Please just come this way. Gotta work on that cardio, my dude. Thank you. Okay. Already thrilled that not both of our item rooms are stuck together at the very end of the floor. Again, doesn't have to be amazing. Now, the next thing I would like, because I'm already going to assume this is incredible. And, you know, mission accomplished. That's really, really great. The next thing that we need is a Spirit Heart or otherwise just good play until we get to our deal with the devil. And then the third thing, as you might expect, would be a deal with the devil that is transformative. A deal with the devil that completely changes, you know, our game. Brimstone, Mom's Knife. Death's Touch less so now that we already have Piercing Shot, but, you know, 9 lives. You get the idea. Squeezy. We don't get any Spirit Hearts out of that, which actually was surprising to me. I thought that we still... no. HP addition items will still give HP. But Squeezy drops 2 Spirit Hearts. not going to do it for us. It's okay. We have a very, 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 very good chance to get a deal with the devil. In fact, as important as HP is, I would really like if you just dropped raw damage for us. Combined with the piercing shots, combined with the rate of fire, I think we got a really good shot at this right now. Synth oil, thank you so much. We have one deal. I took it. It's Cambion Conception. It's hard for me to conceptualize of a more useless item on the ultra hard challenge. It's not meant to be needlessly negative. It's just meant to be realistic. We're not, well, let me put it in the most positive way that I think I can. If we get use out of Cambion Conception, we have the easiest win of all time. Because somehow we found a way to get a bunch of HP or regenerate HP. Okay, thank God for the bomb. What do you got for me? Big fan. Not a 10 out of 10 item, but, you know, if it saves us from getting hit once or twice, who knows? So as of right now, this one is got a chance. Needs some more HP, probably, but it's got a chance. No flooded caves, please. It's not the flooded caves. So I don't want to jinx it. But I think there is a realistic chance. I'm not going to let you pin me back here. I think there's a realistic chance that we could get a deal with the devil on this floor as well. And I know we probably should focus more on, like, deals with the angel. We need 2 keys. So, you know what? I'm going to open. Yeah, I'm fine with that. This actually worked out mathematically well. We may not want to take a deal with the devil. And, you know, as our HP gets lower and lower from taking other deals with the devil. It's hard to appreciate if you know, are not looking at my hands, which if you are, please tell me so I can call the police. But I actually planned that dodge like 6 moves in advance. Like my brain went through a recursive statement. It was like, okay, you're gonna go here, but then you're still targeted, so you're gonna go here, and then you're gonna go here, and then you're gonna go here. All in like a fraction of a second. I'm not bragging. I'm just impressed. Most of the time it just goes, move left. You son of a gun. Very devastating for me to take damage right there. Tempted, to some extent at least, to look for, please be dead. Please? Okay. Tempted to some extent to look for magic mush, you know, in those mushrooms. And if you get it, you win. Or at least you have a much better chance to win. Away! Watch it, mister. But we're also light on bombs. There's no shame in this, you know. It's hard to reconcile, but we have a good run. In fact, if this were a non-challenge, you would definitely suggest we have a great run. However, it is a challenge. I think you need more than a great run to win ultra hard. I mean, we're technically on the 4th floor. I'm not trying to brag and say we're further than we are. I'm just, you know, this is the 3rd and 4th floor combined. We've been hit twice, and we're almost dead. One hit was via basically a freak accident from an enemy, and one was via a pill. What lesson can we learn from this? Well, first off, stop taking pills, idiot. How many times do you have to get burned by the same sort of framework before you decide enough's enough? Secondly, you know, you really just can't afford to make many mistakes. We already knew that, though. Okay, one's down. We can get all these but the blue one from the safety of where we are right now. And this one's going to explode into shots when it dies as well, so just be careful of that. Okay. HP? Daddy Longlegs. Daddy Longlegs is pretty great. This will be a run, and I'm coming to terms with it before it even happens. This is going to be the kind of run that I'm going to be sad to lose. And we are pretty likely to lose it, to be fair. Now, if we can beat this first boss, get some HP, we can start to think about the future. You know, we can build off of that. But every dodge is like... is very weighty right now. And, in fact, like, this is a dangerous room in and of itself just because of the fact that every single one of these enemies friggin' explodes. If it were not for that, we would feel much safer. It's a very delicate tightrope we're walking here. Do I wish I hadn't taken Cambion Conception? I'm trying to think, because I want to, like, no regrets myself here. I wish that we had taken an item that didn't happen to be Cambion Conception, but I do think that, you know, in that situation, you take a lark on it. Again, 1 HP. My brain is telling me that that should not be the difference maker. 99 bombs means you start to take a look at stuff like this, I think. Tears up. Lovely. We'll probably be killed on the next room because that's how karma works in this game. We're going to look for pretty much every opportunity to get Magic Mush. So Double Widow might have a pin on it as well. Just Double Widow? You are a merciful creator. Thank you, game. This is just about... and I'm setting myself up for disaster here, but just about the easiest boss fight I could imagine right now. Thanks a bunch. That was very simple. HP, please. Toothpicks. Also very good. But too much of a good thing could start to be a problem soon. Dude, I was wrong. Double pin is even easier. Polydactyl. Full health!
Full health.
We're back, baby. Okay. Sort of. We only have 2 HP, but still. Necropolis XL. No thank you. Okay, so what do we need on this floor? Really? It's like, it's raw HP. We're still, and you're gonna, don't shoot the messenger is I guess what I should be saying here. Our damage is not where it needs to be to kill Mega Satan, so we could use some damage as well. That's why I've been harping on this idea of, like, you know, Magic Mush is so important. 5 rate of fire, 5.19 damage. With piercing shots is really, really, really good, but it's not good enough to beat Mega Satan with only, you know, being able to get hit 1 time. You know, you gotta be reasonable. So what we need... well, what we need, unfortunately, is still Myriad. If we don't win this run, and I mean, what are our odds of winning this run? Probably like 10% right now, but I'm willing to cling to that 10% and make it happen. To the best of my ability, at least. I think that's an honest appraisal. I think 10% is not immodest here. I think it's almost complimentary to myself, but... if we lose this run, maybe we rethink deal with the devil strat. How different would this run be? And the answer might be not at all, but how different could this run be, I guess? If, instead of getting Cambion Conception, we chose nothing. We'd be looking at a 2/3 chance of a deal with the angel instead of a 100% chance of a deal with the devil right now. Does that change things? I don't know. To some extent, it probably depends what you get. Okay. I mean, I don't really want to go through this room 50 times if we can avoid it, but it's not for me to decide. You know what would actually... and I'm mad at myself for not thinking more outside of the box earlier. Nod Leaf is an exceptional pickup for us right here. We could win with Nod Leaf. It would be one of the most annoying runs we've ever had in our entire lives. Parasitoid is pretty great, but it would work. Gotta check. Definitely can't do that because we need the Polaroid, or negative. Negative, I guess. We could just stand still. We stand still over an incredibly long length of time. Daddy Longlegs would kill any enemy. Any boss. Any minions. Let me hydrate here for a sec. Okay. Taking a more methodical approach. Don't remember where maybe we haven't gone low here. We definitely have been there. It's impossible to tell because of the curses, but you know, I'm gonna try regardless. I got my Serious Isaac face on. I mean, you gotta be realistic. If you're looking at those items on the right side of the screen, you're like, this is a great run. And it is. Or rather, let me be as pedantic as possible. It isn't not a great run, but the unique parameters of the challenge just make it a little bit more interesting, you know? Okay. Lost again. I know we've been down here, but I feel like we've been everywhere. Two of Spades I'm just storing in the hopes that we can use it, I don't know, maybe to open some golden chests later in the game. We probably did miss an opportunity. I wouldn't be surprised, at least, to use it to good value. But simultaneously, it doesn't matter. That's not the run. The run is not get as many keys as possible. The run is don't get hit. There's one, and I mean, there's more, probably. But there's one, oh, you're still alive. There's one other pseudo-obvious outlet that could get us to victory. And it's like blank card sun. Glaucoma again, huh? Or placebo full health would also work. But anything... I think I'll use a bomb for that, obviously. Anything... not necessary, but welcomed. Anything with any sort of HP regen capabilities is huge. I do want to check this. I just gotta know, you know? Ace of Clubs is really bad. We weren't gonna get the money to buy any of those items regardless, but still. It's probably a secret room here. Very secret roomy sort of location. Maybe we will get the money to buy one of them. Alright, well, we're right, but for reasons I wish we weren't right for. Oh, thank you. We already know where the bad trip pill is, so now we have 15 cents. We'll just try one of the items, hope for the best. Deck of cards. Deck of cards strikes me as exceptional. I don't say that lightly. Now, Joker, not what we want immediately. I really want, like, a Sun card just to give us some safety, some protection. And then we, like... It's not what I would choose for myself, but there's a chance. There's a real chance this one comes together. This fight is gonna be just absolutely terrible. I would love for one of these guys to die immediately, and it is done. Binky. It did give us a Spirit Heart. That's the nicest thing I can say about that, is one more HP. We haven't had this much HP since the run started. Dream come true. I gotta say, high rate of fire, Parasitoid Tears is doing great work. Just focusing. I'll be quiet for a second. This is important. Thank you. Thank you for not stepping during that moment there. Okay, surprisingly good. It's a negative, of course. Oh! They're two hard items. They're two hard items. What kind of man would I be if I didn't try? That's huge. You know what? Take me back. Totally fine with the way this worked out. This is pretty big. And then... I'm going to take this item and Joker out. Not what I would have wanted for myself, but you can understand the mindset. Okay. Essentially, we lost 1 HP to more than double the damage we had when we walked into the deal with the devil. Now, losing 1 HP on a run like this is not something I'd consider lightly. We found the boss fight already. we got a sun card, which is now useless, but the mapping is also useless, but being able to death card even is worth something, so. Please tell me you give me a free deal with the devil. Yes, okay. It's pretty good. I think I'm gonna sun card right away. Whole point there was just to get past the turret phase, which we did. Okay. I don't mind a Krampus fight. Lump of coal, please. Yo, okay. Again, I would like to add, so we definitely need to go down. I still think we're screwed. But who dares wins has never been a truer statement than in the present moment. We have left it all on the field today. And to some extent, it has benefited us. Oh, that came close. One thing I will say, we could, yep. We could have not respawned as Dark Judas and instead just taken the 1 HP and tried to ride that as long as possible. That's one way. I don't know if it would have maximized our HP too much, but it could have. You're a tricky son of a gun, because if I play you and you give me HP, you're incredible. But if I step on the spikes, I die. But I really think we have to try. Please don't spit out any troll bombs. That's fine, and I'm gonna fool out. I have never had more cojones than I have right now. This run is like, it's made me reevaluate my own impression of myself. I also feel my fingers are getting sweaty. Because my body is pushed like an autonomic stress response right now. I didn't even know your fingers could sweat. I think you have to try. Judgment. Extremely, amazingly great, but don't freak out yet. It's another opportunity of picking up an HP upgrade. Okay. Don't even open these, because they could be troll bombs. Just play this guy instead. Just 1 HP. That's it. The bombs are fine, I'm not mad. Hierophant. You're a god. You gave me an HP upgrade as well. But the Hierophant is the moneymaker. Little baggy. Has ruined the Hierophant. Okay. But, so that's, again, comical comedic timing. But who doesn't take a free item out of a golden chest in that situation? Cobalt Streak. Okay, apart from that. In spite of this, feels like I'm walking on sunshine, while not even close to as good as the Hierophant, is okay. Plus, we got the HP from the Judgment to begin with. Now, the very simple thing we have to remember here is, do not get hit. You've been... You've been given an incredible gift. No joke. Right, they're all pills now. We've been given an unbelievable gift. Do not squander it. If you take damage, you know, life goes on. Ultra hard is meant to be a tough challenge. Just don't throw it away. Because you're here. I mean, this is spectacular. If I can toot my own horn, we've been hit twice. Maybe 3 times. We haven't been hit very much. Let me put it that way. Over the course of this entire run. That's absurd. This is the attack we hate, by the way. Those shots are slightly tricky. Alright, now, this is a dangerous moment. It's the flies. The feet or whatever. As long as you play Geometry Wars, you're okay. Okay, we've made it. We're gonna get a chance to fight Mega Satan. We're not gonna do any other rooms. That would be very dumb. So, as of right now, I mean, we would love to see good stuff here. That would have been Spirit Hearts, because it's empty. We could teleport, maybe. Get some spiders and flies. I mean, this is it. This is what we do. Alright. Shake out the hands a little bit. You know how it goes. We got great damage. If we get hit once, you have this feels like I'm walking on sunshine pill to buy you a little bit of time. It's not much. But it's something. So the only thing I'll say is don't give the HP away to these guys. This is a simple part of the fight. Thanks for the fly generation. The next phase, you know, whatever happens, happens. Try not to stand in the spawn box. Okay. The angel statues should be fine. They should still be fine. That was gonna hit me, so we got a little lucky there. Dirty trick, by the way. A little bit of a dirty trick there. Summon some more enemies, make my life a little harder. We got a hit on that phase. I'm a little upset. We got hit by a shot we couldn't see because the screen got taken away from us. I feel like I'm walking on sunshine, dude. Hey, big fan. That's devastating. I'm hiding my anger, but I am mad. I really do feel like we got hit because the screen pulled away from us when we had to see the shot. Now, I could have just, I don't know, minimized the amount of damage I took over the course of the entire run. I could have taken one less hit on the first floor. Not take the deal with the devil on the first floor. Maybe I win instead. But dude, that was ruthless. That's a hard way to go. Either way, it was a great run. It was fun. I'm going to do it again in the next episode. I wanted to get this knocked off the to-do list. For now, thanks for watching. I hope you guys have enjoyed the episode. If you did, click the like button. That was a great deal. Of course, subscribe if you want to see more in the future. For now, thanks for watching. I'll see you next time. See ya!